All right, let me say this. For anybody who is thinking about not going to like their high school reunion, go. Let me explain why. It probably might be a long video, but I think it'll make sense to y'all in a minute. First and foremost, shout out to everybody who showed up. So you had Britt and you had Jess, right? So both of them actually, they've always been the ones to coordinate things. So this went off without a hitch. It was awesome, right? But the reason why I'm making this video is because I really want to implore the people that they should attempt to go to their high school reunion. I understand some people may have personal traumas and they're like, yeah, I'm not hanging around with people who may have, bullied me or something like that. Get it, completely get it. However, my personal experience is like there were people that I ran into that I've spoken to in high school, but I didn't speak to as an adult. And when you're a young adult, like everybody has their own personal silos and every like groups and stuff like that. But it was nice to walk up to people and say, hey, I'm Greg. Walk up to them, speak, give them a hug, give them a dap and stuff like that, because it was just about that community. Like some people I hadn't seen in 20 years. Some people I haven't really had the opportunity to connect and build with. So it made me like really happy. Like I haven't really been this like happy. Like obviously like life, yeah, definitely happy, but like going out and doing things. I think that's the better way of saying it. Like when I go out, I'm like, all right, I gotta go out for like a couple hours and I'm ready to head home. Like I left because the event ended and they are still going out and they're having fun, but obviously I have like home to take care of, right? But I had a grand time. And even if you go and you sit with like your personal group of friends that you haven't seen in a while, like, hey, we ain't seen each other since high school, and you just catch up with them for a few hours, like it's worthwhile. You get to hear people's backgrounds, you get to hear their stories, and then you just get to spend time with people. It is something I really implore people to just try, yo. Like, cause you never know. We had a in memoriam of people who had like unfortunately passed away, right? And it wasn't that many, but for it to be a 20-year, we don't know what would happen in year 25 or year 30. And I'm not saying we should do something every year or something like that, but milestone years, definitely I would like to see a 25. I'd like to see a 30. Maybe something incorporated with kids and things like that. Now, I know it might get dicey, but it matters a lot. And for some people that you haven't seen in 20 years, like it's not a judgment zone. At least for mine, it wasn't a judgment zone. It was like, yo, like it's nice to see that everybody is being their true self, right? And not every school is like that, not every reunion is like that, but for mine, I found so much value in it, man. So I'll just end by saying, take the opportunity, because you never know who you know and how they grew up and who they were, and like how much they meant to your life. Because there were a lot of people like, yo, like you helped me in high school. You were somebody who mattered to me in high school. People I actually looked up to. Like one of my buddies, like Thomas, right? One of the nicest guys on planet Earth, right? Like when I saw him, it brought back high school for me. He was one of those guys. It was like he was nice to everybody, but it was one for me. He was like football player, like super athlete and everything like that. And see him and his wife, I had to just like I gave him a hug and everything. I was like, bro, it was just nice to just be around good people and good energy. Because lately I've seen like when I go out to a bar or something like that, it just always feels like bad energy is just somewhere in a corner, right? So today it just felt like good energy because you know these people, and even if you don't know those people, you knew those people, and now it's your turn to reintroduce yourself to those people. So in closing, man, just take the opportunity. If you can hear the sound of my voice, like if you have a like high school reunion or something like that, try.